Here we are looking at Mormonism. This is a cult of the 1800s. Here's the Mormon founders, the first 5 presidents of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints: Joseph Smith, Brigham Young, John Taylor, Wilford Woodruff, and Lorenzo Snow were all Freemasons in the Nauvoo Lodge. All Freemasons, and you can read about that at the British Columbia Grand Lodge. Now they will show you some deception in that lodge with regard to what Freemasonry is, but I showed you in the first section of their writings. Brigham Young revised, you can see here the portrait of Brigham Young and him wearing his pendant or his pin, which was a square and a compass. And there is a clear image of that square and compass. Brigham Young. A look at the weather vane design. That's the square and the compass. Looks like that is a torch. You see now, you saw that in earlier pentagram plates, but these stars, similarity between that shape and this shape in the star, the pentagram. Here's the pentagram in that star once again. Looking at Mitt Romney, now 2012 candidate, Bain and Company. He's a Mormon, and therefore he's a Freemason, because look at what Mormons are. This is an interesting symbol. That is that pyramid symbol. Look at the sly look at this businessman, Mormon businessman. But anyway, we see this that priests do and Freemasons do. You'll see some of that a little bit later. Here's the temple garments, which are the underwear. And the emblem of Freemasonry is embedded in the design of the underwear, the square, and the compass. Here's the square and the compass in the underwear. There's the actual image. Here's the compass and the square in the underwear. So please, when you talk to a Mormon, just say Mormonism is Freemasonry, and you'll be correct on that notion. And you can even tell people about it and what Freemasonry is all about. Here's that elongated star once again. This is a museum in Utah with regard to the Mormon Church. I think it's they're showing a history of the Mormon Church. You can see here now, look at this really long elongated star in this room, Mormon room, and going back to that tarot card by Aleister Crowley, and you see the human being, and then the down pointing star representing the fallen angel and the fallen star. They believe Lucifer and Jesus are spirit brothers. They worship another Jesus, and this is warned in the Bible by Paul, of warning us that if somebody is teaching another Jesus, we're not to be intermingling with them at all, in fact. So Mormonism here, handshakes even the same. Magic and Masonry, you see that. First token of the Aaronic priesthood, look at the handshake. Even the rituals themselves, look at that. Tearing, throat cut across here. Tongue, tear the tongue out by the roots. As well, cut out the chest and pull out the heart and lungs here and here in Mormonism, and then tear out the bowels right here, and you can see here. Same rituals in Freemasonry. Come on, people, understand. This is in their this is what they're doing. These are now Mormons doing that. They're not Masons. Look, even the aprons are the same. This is that temple with the pentagrams moving along here. Down pointing stars. This is called the beehive house, and we saw that beehive symbolism there. It looks like this is exactly what they do. They have the elite of Mormonism, and then they have everybody else following. And so the beehive, here's the beehive itself with the square and compass. This is the city adornment house. I believe that's the same. No, this is Salt Lake Temple. Okay. And so the beehive industry now, and that's, of course, the beehive state, the Great Seal of the state of Utah, and you see the beehive here, the beehive state, Utah. Look at even on the temple itself, the eye of Lucifer, handshakes for brotherhood. You have all of this occult symbols of the sun, and here's the eye, sun, moon, fiery stones, cloud stones with rays of light. Now you have here also Egyptian hieroglyphs, and then you have here Adam and Eve and fruit at the altar. This is Cain's offering. Here's the lamb, understanding that that is biblically not correct. Here is another Jesus, the celestial Jesus that they have. They have all kinds of weird beliefs. If you understand them fully, they believe that they're going to have their own planet, that these men will have perpetual wives as women. They're going to populate that planet with their wives and live and reign on a planet. So very interesting and very odd belief systems. You can read all about it, Mormons and Masons, in this book.